As the 2024 Person of the Year by Time magazine, Donald Trump has once again created history. Like everything related to Trump, this revelation has generated heated comments and arguments worldwide. While some praise it as a worthy recognition of his impact, others denounce it as contentious and polarizing. Whatever one's thoughts, this choice undoubtedly demonstrates Trump's unmatched capacity to influence the political and cultural narrative. The Person of the Year title from Time magazine is not always a mark of admiration or goodness. It acknowledges the impact on the world, whether positive or negative. Whether it is his continued legal disputes or his comeback on the campaign trail, Donald Trump has had a significant impact in 2024. He has continued to dominate discussions, enthralling audiences from all political persuasions and bridging conventional political divides. Trump's tenacity and unrepentant style of politics made him the talk of the year. His speeches resonated across the country, sparking discussions that went well beyond political circles, and his public appearances attracted enormous crowds. His impact extended beyond the U.S. World leaders kept a careful eye on him at all times, knowing that his choices may have repercussions on the global scene. The world had never witnessed a campaign like his for the 2024 presidential election. Trump's rallies were displays of emotion and fervor, driven by his base's unflinching devotion. He was praised by his supporters as a voice for the voiceless, a challenger of the status quo, and a representation of willpower. However, detractors viewed him as a divisive personality who used division and fear for political ends. Overcoming obstacles that would have ended most political careers was one of the pivotal events that shaped Trump's 2024. He bravely confronted unprecedented challenges, including numerous indictments and constant media attention. He used hardship as fuel for his story of being a fighter against the establishment. And each time he was knocked down, he was able to bounce back stronger. Trump's influence was still greatly influenced by his usage of social media. Whether he made public remarks or posted on news sites, his posts quickly gained notoriety. The media was rocked by every word he typed, igniting arguments and drawing attention. For better or worse, Trump continued to dominate international discussions, demonstrating the influence of contemporary communication in politics. Trump's impact went beyond politics to include the cultural and economic domains. His public presence, sponsorships, and economic endeavors kept him in the public eye, demonstrating the continued strength of his brand. As a self-made billionaire and former president who refused to slip into obscurity, he represented the American dream to his followers. Trump's appearance on the cover of Time magazine is symbolic in and of itself. It captures the intricacy of his legacy with its striking design and well-chosen graphics. It not only honors him, but also captures the polarization he embodies. With Trump at the center of the mayhem, it's a glimpse of a world struggling with polarization, change, and uncertainty. Trump's designation as Person of the Year, according to the decision's detractors, conveys the incorrect message. They wonder if his influence is actually constructive or if it only serves to exacerbate tensions and divisions. However, Time magazine has consistently argued that the Person of the Year award is a reflection of effect rather than an endorsement. Few would contend that Trump hasn't had a lasting impression on 2024 on this standard. The response to this honor was divisive, as was the case with many of Trump's major achievements. On social media, his followers praised it as confirmation of his lasting importance and vindication. In the meantime, detractors questioned if his impact really merited celebration and blasted the choice. This conflicted response is representative of the guy himself, a person who is equally adored and despised. Trump has demonstrated a talent for redefining himself and remaining relevant in the face of unrelenting criticism. He has persisted in challenging conventions and expectations, whether by his policies, speech, or sheer willpower. Even if it is still controversial, this tenacity is one of the reasons he was an obvious pick for Time's Person of the Year. Significant worldwide events ranging from geopolitical conflicts to economic changes have characterized 2024. It is impossible to overestimate Trump's influence on these tales, whether directly or indirectly, as a symbol of resistance. He has turned into a prism through which the world sees more significant problems, like as political polarization and populism. Trump's already fiery persona is likely to be fueled by this honor from Time magazine. It's a sign of his ongoing significance as well as recognition of his prior accomplishments. His activities continuously set the tone for national and worldwide discourse, and his name alone attracts attention. The magnitude of Trump's power in 2024 cannot be overlooked, regardless of your opinion of the ruling. His ongoing influence on contemporary politics is demonstrated by the real-time analysis, criticism, and celebration of every action he makes. The honor from Time magazine is simply one more chapter in the tale of a man who has consistently overcome adversity. This acknowledgement solidifies Trump's status as one of the most important individuals of our time, as the entire globe awaits his next actions. For better or worse, his legacy will continue to influence politics for years to come. His distinct place in history is defined by the conflicting opinions of those who consider him as a protector of democracy and others who see him as a disruptor of it. It's unlikely that the discussion about Trump's impact will finish very soon. Both his admirers and detractors are as outspoken as ever, guaranteeing that his legacy will continue to be a contentious issue. The decision made by Time magazine will surely continue the discussion and add another dimension to the always changing story of Donald J. Trump. This instance serves as a reminder of the ability of influence to mold the environment in which we live. Trump's narrative is one of tenacity, controversy, and unquestionable charm. In an era marked by extreme division, he was a perfect choice for Time's Person of the Year because of his narrative, which both fascinates and divides people. There is little doubt that Donald Trump will continue to be a prominent figure in the global discourse as we look to the remainder of 2024 and beyond. His selection as Person of the Year is evidence of his capacity to remain significant and impactful despite all the challenges he faces. This is a victory moment for his followers, a confirmation of their faith in him. For his detractors, it serves as a time for introspection and a reminder of the complexity of power and influence. For the world, it's just another chapter in Donald J. Trump's never-ending story. The 2024 Person of the Year award from Time magazine isn't just about one individual. It's about the time period he embodies, a time of conflict and harmony, disorder and order, advancement and opposition. Donald Trump is a choice that will have an impact well beyond magazine pages because he personifies the inconsistencies of our day. Thus, the world observes, discusses, and responds as his visage appears on the cover of Time once more. Whether you like him or not, Donald Trump's tale is far from done, and his impact is only going to grow. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more exciting content coming your way.